Hello, friends. I still forgot to clean this. I put it next to the thing now. Wait, but I'm going to have to move that. It's 30 inks, 30 days. What? Yesterday, day 14, we had Tono and Limbs Perfectly Insane. It's an interesting color. I don't know what I would call it. Like when it's really heavy here, like that's solidly a rosy pink, but the writing is dusty. A faded rose. And this, I remember we blotted it a little. Wasn't bad to write with. Last week was a little more disjointed. I don't care. It's still pretty. Ugh, that Verde Mediterraneo. Gorgeous. Here, what did I grab? Van Dieman's Feline. I think that's the Feline collection. This is Tortoiseshell. Torty for shorty. Let's find the whatchamacallit. This is a sample from, anybody surprised? Manda. And I think I know what pen I'm going to use. It's not really the right color. Oh no. We'll use this one. But I'm doing it anyway. This is actually, it's a pretty good match for my Hobonichi cover color. Wow. Oh, I forgot to close the door. Oh, well. So today I slept better. Thank you to the sleep medication that I have, which I love. I was just telling my partner, I'm like, I want to make a favorites video. And he said, go for it. And I said, yeah. And I would include some things that I said I would include. Like a candy was one of the items. And this thing that I use in the kitchen. Well, use it all over, to be honest. So not just pens and ink. And my sleep medication might be on that list. And first thing, we went to the big warehouse store and we got there at normal opening time. It was swamped, friends, swamped. And it turns out that's because you can go in earlier if you have a higher tier membership, of course. So I'm assuming that's why it was so swamped. Okay. Because a bunch of people had the higher tier membership. Okay, so this is Van Dieman's. Man, my hands are dry. Tortoiseshell. And the pen is a TWSBI Eco T Eggplant. What size nib is this? I thought I got this in a medium, but I'm not sure now. Let's see. No, okay. I was going to say it's writing more like a broad. It is a broad. broad. Anyway, we went to that store, came back home, and we decided to make a bunch of food that we could freeze, like so we'd have some like easier stuff, so we don't wind up going, what do we want to have for dinner? Should we order something? So I'm making pasta sauce. It's a meat sauce I make that I got like the recipe from my mom, and by which I mean recipe, I mean like I watched her make it a lot of times, and it's in my head now. My partner, I was like, I think I have more sausage than I need. And he's like, well, just use what you normally would use. And I said, I normally would use just whatever is there. Like, there's no measurements in this. I'm like, but I think this is more. So then we realized that I didn't have the tomatoes I needed. So we went to a different store to buy tomatoes. Now I have, and then when I started making it, I realized this isn't all going to fit in my pot. So I have 2 pots of tomato sauce going, which has got to be like, I don't know, 16 servings, something like that. And I am happy about that. So that's cooking away. I am enjoying my new vehicle. I am enjoying the fact that it doesn't scare me by ceasing to work properly on the freeway. It's the little things, You swiped up. It's the little things in life. So pretty. And after this, I didn't have quite enough tomatoes. Even I had gone to the store separately to buy tomatoes, and when I was using it, I'm like, I think I needed twice this many. I told my partner, I'm like, I don't think we have enough tomatoes. He said, and he looked at it and said, it's fine, because obviously he doesn't want to go anywhere else, and I don't blame him. I just thought, I'm going to go get tomatoes later, because I use this other recipe for a red sauce that's like a meat-free sauce, and it has you add basically a can's worth of hand-crushed tomatoes at the end, so that you get kind of like that really cooked tomato flavor, but then also like the slightly less cooked tomato flavor. And I thought, it turns out like if that's a valid option, and even like really good chefs will do that, then I'm okay doing that with this one. So it'll be fine. I'll go get them later. I skipped putting wine. I frequently will make the sauce with a bit of red wine. I skipped it this time because I thought, well, most of it's going to go in the freezer, and I don't know, the subtleties of the red wine might be lost from that. Man, look at this gorgeous month of not teals. Anyway, we're over here now. This looks like a face to me. I don't know if you can see it because the lighting's bad. So it's pretty late in the day, comparatively to when I normally film these. I was like ready to start like playing games at like noon. It's almost 3. That's what happens when you decide, oh, I'll cook. Then I have to clean. I got tomato all over. I've been hand crushing them in the tomatoes, and I pull the tomato out of the can, and it's in the pot, and I squish, and the tomato juice from inside went splashed all over. That was a mess. It's clean now. This kind of reminds me of a snail. We'll call this spot Gary. What do you think? But here we are. What a pretty day. And we're halfway. Oh, wow. I think it's appropriate that we had Amanda starting the first half and Amanda ending the first half. I mean, like an ink from Amanda. Though I think, I mean, if we called Tortoiseshell Amanda, like, oh, what's Tortoiseshell? It's Amanda ink. I think she wouldn't mind. Just saying. Okay, I'm rambling. That means we're done. I hope whenever you're watching this, you're having a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Bye.